Welcome everyone. In today's video, I wanted to talk about Argent, which is a mobile wallet that is built on top of zksync. Now, Argent is quite good. I've been using it for the past couple of weeks. I've been enjoying using it, and I think it's a really great place for people to get onboarded onto crypto, especially because it's still a non-custodial wallet, and they've managed to do some unique security things that make it super safe. And I'll talk more on that later on. But the unique thing about Argent is that they have decided to do away with seed phrases. So Argent is very similar to say like MetaMask, but you don't have any seed phrase stuff. And I think it provides greater security overall as well. It's got a really nice user experience and it's built on top of zksync. And so when you're doing all your swaps there, it's really cheap. So let's get into this. So you can actually download Argent from the App Store on either iOS or Android. And so it's quite easy to go ahead and get yourself set up. In fact, I think I've deposited roughly, like 1.2k. I mean, like I fiat on ramped like 1.2k through Argent and then sent it other places as well. So yeah, let's just take a look around at the user interface. You can see here I've got $331 currently in here, and if you wanted to start depositing funds into your Argent wallet, you can either use a bank transfer, your card, deposit from an exchange, or deposit from another wallet, or even from another Argent user. So if I go back here, we can go into trade and we can see that I've currently got 319 USDC that I can trade, and I can buy different stuff with it, right? So ETH, Aave, Ape, Axie Infinity Shards, this Bitcoin, ETH, and DeFi from Bankless, Binance USD, Comp, Curve, DAI, DYDX, Frax, Phantom, Keep, Lido. And I'm just going to keep scrolling down here so you can see the sorts of tokens that you can trade. Now, I think what you're limited to here is the tokens that are available on Zigzag. And so as the more tokens are listed on Zigzag, the more tokens you'll be able to trade. So let's say, for example, yeah, let's just trade all of my USDC for ETH here. And now let me press preview trade. And now you can see here that I'm going to sell 319.63 USDC, and I'm going to receive 0.1584 ETH. And this includes a 12-cent network fee. And that's because I'm using zksync and Zigzag, and basically the cost to use layer 2s right now is extremely cheap. I mean, the cost to use Ethereum layer 1 is extremely cheap as well, because we're in a bit of a bear market right now, and so there's less activity going on chain, and so there's less demand for block space, and therefore fees are cheaper. So zksync is dirt cheap right now. I've done swaps on zksync before on like 50 cents or more. But basically, the more people that go ahead and start using Ethereum Layer 2s, like the cheaper it's going to be for everyone using them as well. And so they have, all of the fees for using Argent here as well. If I'm just going to press buy here now, this should be quite quick. The trade is in progress. You can see I've made several trades before, and I think that's gone through. So I can press view transaction details, and that'll take me to the zksync block explorer, and I can see it all go through. So I've made several trades before, as you can see here, and I've bought ether via ramp, and so I've fiat on ramp to quite a bit of stuff here before. But let's take a look at what else you can do here. So if I click on invest, we can see what else we can do. So we can buy crypto, trade crypto, but also start earning yield on crypto that you own. So if I click here on ETH, there are several different things that we can do here to start earning yield. And so you can get a 3.88% APY by depositing your ETH into YEarn. And so if you do this now, it'll tell you how it works, so on and so forth, the risks. And if you're interested in this, you can go ahead and do this, or you can convert your ETH into staked ETH via Lido, or you can do this leverage staking option that is currently giving you out 6.27%. So this one's a little bit trickier. So basically what they're doing, from my understanding, they're depositing ETH onto Aave, borrowing staked ETH, converting that back into ETH, then borrowing more staked ETH, and then they're doing a recursive lending and borrowing, or what's known as looping, to get as much yield as possible. Now, this is something that, what it is paying out, a fairly decent APY, 6.27%, is something you need to be worried about. I've seen recently on Twitter lots of discussion around the fact that like staked ETH has come off peg to ETH, which kind of does make sense because I think staked ETH is a rebase token and it's factoring in like a lot of execution risk as well, and so perhaps it shouldn't be quite um, pegged to the price of ETH, and you could get liquidated in those cases. Like this whole staking strategy, because it's leverage staking, you have to pay someone back, and you have the potential to get liquidated if staked ETH comes off, the ETH peg by a lot more. And so, yeah, you can get yield that way. DAI, USDC, and Wrapped BTC, you have similar stuff there. So yield optimization through YEarn, and then you can just deposit your DAI onto Aave and then earn a 1.96% variable APY. And of course, you can send crypto to other people. As you can see here, I've sent crypto to myself onto my layer 1 address, but you can add different addresses as you want to, and which network as well. So ETH Layer 1 or zksync. Now let's talk about Argent wallet security. So, as I said before, Argent has decided to not use traditional seed phrases for recovery, and use a unique private key that is stored locally on your phone with a heavy layer of encryption, and the unique private key never leaves your phone. Furthermore, they still have the passcodes, biometric scanning, so on and so forth that you have on your phone. And they've also introduced the concept of guardians. So guardians are pretty cool. So guardians are users of Argent that can perform certain actions on your behalf. So they are a trusted third party. However, you can choose that trusted third party, and that trusted third party, it can even be yourself. You can make yourself your own guardian. So guardians can freeze your wallet if you suspect that your wallet has been lost or compromised. Furthermore, if you've set a transfer limit or try to transfer more than you are allowed, your guardian will be notified, and then you will then need permission of your guardian in order to transfer above that limit. And of course, we can go to settings and we can start customizing the way Argent looks as well. If I just go into app settings, we can change it from light mode, dark mode, so on and so forth, as well as the display currency. I currently have it in USD because I denominate the rest of my portfolio in USD, so I'll keep it that way. And then the notifications, if you want any notifications, token visibility, and so on and so forth. And yeah, that was just a quick look at the Argent Layer 2 mobile wallet. I recommend that you go ahead and check it out. I think it's a good way to start onboarding regular people into, crypto. And I'm going to start using this as my fiat on-ramp as I start DCAing into Ethereum as the bear market goes on. And then I can send this money around into different wallets as and when I need to. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos like this one.